Well, the rain is finally cleared. It's been raining since, I don't know, about midnight last night. And I woke up to a flooded basement. So that's how I started my day. My sub pump quit working, and you know, bad things happen when your sub pump stops working, especially when it's raining so hard. So I spent the morning, rather than doing my normal routine of getting up and getting a couple cups of coffee, doing my stretches, mobility stuff, and then getting into a workout, I spent running around to hardware stores and getting a replacement sub pump, installing that, and trying to get the water pumped out so that I can deal with the rest of that here a little bit later. But we got that done, so that's a good thing. Also a good thing, as I said in my previous video, my hip was cleared to run Chicago, but I still have a couple of issues that I'm dealing with, unfortunately. The same issues that I was dealing with when I went in to my appointment, and that's I've got some tendonitis in my ankle that flared up. I struggled with that back in April. It got better, but when I switched over and started riding on my mountain bike, just using it in a different way, I overused it. It's an overuse injury, and it has flared up. So I'm still dealing with that. And I still have a little bit of issues with my hamstring, but it was such a relief to know that the pain in my hip, while it's there, it isn't from a fracture. So that was really good news. And in talking with my physician, he said, I'm okay to run it as far as my hip goes. Now the other issues, that's up to me. That's really kind of fallen on my shoulders to make that judgment call. So I'm still planning to run Chicago, even though it's just a week away now. And I'm going to test the waters. That's what I'm doing today. I kind of going off book just a little bit. I've been following the workout schedule pretty religiously. I just switched it all over from running to using my mountain bike for whatever workout they were calling me to do. But today I'm going a little bit off book because they had two workouts scheduled. One I think was a threshold run, and another was a recovery run. Well, I guess you could call this a recovery run, but I'm not really following anything per se, because I just want to go out and test the waters and see how it goes. So I'm gonna run a little bit, and then later today, probably this evening now, I'll try to get some HIIT training in, or tomorrow is an official rest day on this plan. I might just do the HIIT training tomorrow, because I still have some issues to deal with my basement. So the world's not going to come to an end if I postpone it a day. So all right, that's what I'm up to today, and I'll take you guys along with me, and we can talk about it while we're out testing the waters. All right, fingers crossed. Let's go do this thing. There you go. Switch my hat out. So I'll be honest, I feel a little out of shape. It's taken me a while just to try to get into a rhythm. It's almost like I forgot how to run. Oh boy. So I'm out in the original Alpha Flies. I did that by design. I tried on, my marathon racing shoes, see which ones kind of felt the best. And maybe it's just because I'm most familiar with these, but these were at the top of the list. I'd run earlier when I tested the waters, several weeks ago. I was in the Adios Pro 3, and those felt pretty good. So what I did is I put different shoes on different feet at the same time, kind of stood up, run in place a little bit, you know, that kind of thing. Just to see which ones felt the best on my ankle, my quad, my hip, all those areas that have been troubling. And these rose to the top. They rose to the top. So I still have a week to make up my mind, but these are definitely one that I'm considering for Chicago. Oh, can you tell I'm gassed? Oh my gosh. And I'm just barely bopping along here. Whew. That's okay. Hopefully I'll get, you know, maybe a couple more times in before marathon day, just to get a little confidence back. All right, so I made it through the 30 minutes that this recovery workout was calling for. Now I didn't put any pressure on myself to do it. You know, I was just gonna go out and run for however long I could, as long as it felt okay. And so far so good. You know, I'll know a lot more tomorrow. There's definitely a little tension on my ankle, so I'll be paying close attention to that tonight and tomorrow. I won't attempt to run tomorrow at all. If I do my HIIT training tomorrow rather than today, I'll use my bicycle for that. I don't plan to do any speed work running wise before marathon day because I'm just not quite ready for that. But so far, I'm at least encouraged. Oh, so it took me a while to fall into rhythm, but you know, almost the entire run, to be honest. But right now, you know, I feel pretty good. My cardio a little better than I thought it was at the beginning of this recovery workout. Still nowhere near what it has been for, you know, previous marathon attempts, but you know, that's to be expected. Overall, I'm pretty encouraged. You know, I figure if I can, you know, jog for 40 minutes, and if I have to, I can walk, you know, for 10-15 minutes, jog another 40, and I can put in a pretty, you know, respectable time. Right now, I'm running about a 7:45 minute mile pace, which feels, you know, maybe a little more than what I want to try to attempt, but you know, I just kind of wanted to see where I was. All right, so my 30-minute recovery with now 12 minutes to cool down there at the end is over. I don't know how far I went. Well, let's see if we can find that out. I'm going to say a moderate effort. It's not the effort so much as it is at the my chassis. My chassis is falling apart, people. So it says 1 new record. That's probably because I haven't run in a while. But, okay, so let's get by that. Okay, so looks like 5.37 miles, 42 minutes. So it's a start. It's a start. Oh my goodness, I'd feel much better if I was just starting the 16-week training block instead of just finishing. But you know what? That felt really good. You know, like I said, during the run, I feel out of shape, and that is true. I do feel out of shape. It got a little better there toward the end, as I mentioned, but overall, I'm pretty encouraged. Now, that's not to say that I'm going to go set a personal best or anything like that, but I'm getting more and more confident that I will be able to complete it without causing too much more damage to my body. And I'm hopeful that, after Chicago, I'll have, I don't know, about 3 weeks or so before New York, that I'll be able to do the same there. And then I'm going to take a little time to recover. And I'm really excited about the new training block for Boston, because I'm going to be doing things completely differently. But we'll talk more about that when I get to the point where I debrief this training block, and we certainly have a lot to talk about when that time comes. All right, you guys, thanks for making it to the end of the video. I really do appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed making it for you. Felt really good to be out running, even if it was just for a few miles today. As always, run tall, run strong, be kind to one another. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, so I don't know, it's about 2 o'clock, I think, this afternoon already. And I got off to a really late start because of Mother Nature and the whole basement issue. But I'm going to go in and shower and then stretch. Actually, stretch first, then shower. And then later I'll decide what I'm going to do about my HIIT training. I do want to get it done. I might just do it in my garage on my stationary bike. I'm kind of leaning towards that right now, just because. All right, you guys. See you tomorrow.